Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. Previously, the whole gang went back to the courthouse to check on Espella, who's being held there under suspicion of being the Great Witch Bezella, which is a pretty hefty charge. But when there, the scene cut away when Espella was about to reveal her biggest secret, and instead we changed perspective over to Layton and Luke, who indeed have been called to visit none other than the storyteller himself. And that's where we left off. And I am very excited to see what'll happen, because hopefully the game won't cut away from that and we can actually meet this storyteller fellow, who is quite the recluse. He lives in his isolated tower in the middle of this big old castle keep compound. Very interesting fellow, so let's get going. Thanks to you, Sir Hatter, I've been able to have it repaired immediately. I'm glad you were able to fix it. A puzzle like that is a piece of cake for the professor. As I suspected all along, you're certainly no ordinary gentleman. Sir Hatter, Hershel Layton, shall henceforth be allowed to pass through this gate freely. Oh. Okay. Thank you, kind sir. Please make your way to the storyteller as swiftly as possible. Neat. Well, what about this other guard? Does he have a puzzle for us? Usually common townsfolk are not allowed through this gate. Only the knights are permitted to go beyond this guard post into the storyteller's domain. And how about this man? Oh, I guess they're both interchangeable. Fair enough. Wow, it's like a whole mini-town. Interesting. Feels like it's more than just a garrison. Huh. Oh, and there's one hidden puzzle? Neat. Let's look for that. Wow! No matter where I look, there are knights everywhere. Yes, indeed. The knights have their guard post on this side of the gate. Given the grandness of the scale, I imagine they are living here too. Oh, it's housing. But I wonder exactly where around here we're supposed to meet the storyteller. That knight said to go to the audience room, wherever that is. The name as grand as audience room, you'd think it would be easy to notice. Luke, can you see the long flight of stairs over there? I think we should go and take a look. A flight of stairs? Oh, I see it. There's also a building over there. Looks rather stately. Do you think that's where the audience room is? Indeed, my boy. However, there seems to be something going on over there. And from the looks of things, I don't think we'll be able to just ignore it and stroll right by. At any rate, let's go and take a look. Horse? Oh. There's one hint coin. Let's go left to right here, I suppose. Quite a bother. This is no good. It's been 3 days and 3 nights, but I still don't get it. What is it that you don't understand? Whoa, don't frighten me like that. How long have you been there? We've been here for quite some time now. Well, I suppose I can tell you. See, I've been doing my mind training. Us knights must train, not just physically, but mentally too. Training of the mind, how delightful. As a gentleman, I always endeavor to keep my thinking flexible too. Your comment exudes confidence. And if you're so self-assured, why not try solving this puzzle? This is a chess puzzle based on a brave fight between knights. Uh-oh. The knight piece is the exact one singular chess piece that I don't know how it moves. It's like a funky L, but what shape is the L? And the trouble is, no matter how hard I try, I can't defeat the Black Knight. How many picarats? 20! Okay, that probably means it's easy. Probably. 2 opposing sets of knight chess pieces are engaged in battle. In order to win, your chess piece must topple the enemy piece. Chess knights move 2 squares forwards and 1 square perpendicular on each turn. The initial direction can be up, down, left, or right. Okay. Yeah, I can never remember if it's like 1 square over and then 2 perpendicular or what. So, yeah, okay. Be careful, the board is filled with pits and spaces that will move your piece in the direction shown. Oh, okay, it'll automatically, show me where I can land. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, jumping onto an opposing Black Knight piece, where we'll remove it from the board. Defeat all of them. Okay. Let's see here. Well, if I hop here, that would put me over here. But I can't go that way. I can't go that way. I could go that way. But no. No, this would trap me. This is instant death, so... this would just put me right back where I am. So this is literally the only place I can go, I think. Now, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. That's a... No. Could do that. That's right back where I went. Oh. Well, let's try this. If it looks like I'm in a real bad spot, I can always restart, so... Yeah, I think I'll be able to get this without losing any picarats, as long as I'm not too rash. You know, it's set to defeat all the Black Knight pieces, but there's only 1 on the board. That's a bit interesting, but... Okay, so if I hopped here and got rolled over to here, I could go there and then down, or I could go there and then there, which would put... Nope, that's a bad idea. So I want to go, well... Yeah, here. Oh, if I went here and went down here, I could go hop over there and then land there. Ooh! I did it.
Let's see if I've proven myself. That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Yep, just a matter of taking a little time to have some foresight. Whoa! You beat the Black Knight! If I can just remember how you did that. Alright, now if I can beat him, he can keep guard of this area next week instead of me. Keep guard? Instead of you. It was a bet. Or a wager. No, it's purely for mind training, believe me. Sounds a little fishy to me. Oh, okay then. Just need to find some hint coins. If I were a hint coin, I'd be hiding here. No, I mean to say I'd be hiding. Yeah, there. I am so smart. Oh. It looks like everything done, but I think we need to talk to these folk, so let's do that last. Professor, that's the storyteller's chariot from the parade. So this is where it's parked when not in use. We need to save Miss Isabella before the next parade. Oh yeah, that is in 2 weeks also, I forgot. Enthusiastic shouts and clinking of metal can be heard from the other side. A training session? Seeing the knights practice has rekindled my passion for fencing. Perhaps I should join them. A fencer? Layton? Huh. But aren't swords useless against witchcraft? I wonder if that's a sneaky reference to something from the games. Oh, I can hear the horses in there. I'd like to chat with them. It's a big stable. It just shows how important horses are for getting around here in Labyrinthia. The horses are all in a good mood. They're neighing, "This hay's so good." Yeah, I'd love to be able to talk to animals. Next time I get a cat, I could tell him, "No, you don't get up on the kitchen counter." Wait, what? Oh, Professor, I think there are mice hiding up there. Take a closer look, Luke. You may notice that there are not only mice hiding there. Huh? Oh, I see what you mean, Professor. There's a hidden puzzle there, too. Just leave it to me, Professor. I can handle a puzzle like this, no problem. This puzzle might prove to be a little tricky. Take a deep breath and do your best. If you think it's too much for you right now, you can always select quit and come back to it later. Right you are, Professor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is the first time the game's given me a warning like that. 25 picarats? Pfft. Last time we did a 50 picarats puzzle. It seems some mice have taken up residence in the house. They're particularly fond of delicious cheese kept there. Tilt the table left, right, up, and down to send the mice sliding across the surface. Slide each of the 4 mice so they end up in the traps. Make sure they do not touch the cheese. Okay. Yeah, it won't stop until they hit an obstacle, that's what I thought. So, essentially, this is like an ice sliding puzzle, but you're controlling 4 characters at once. Well, I can't go down, that's instant fail. Can't go left either. So, right? Right would be okay. I'm tempted to go left. Oh no, I can't do that, my bad. I'm tempted to go right. Let's try that. I can always restart if it looks like I've entered a fail state. I may as well put that one right there. Now I don't have to think about it. It can't hit any cheese. It's good. It's trapped. That's good. Ditto for this one here. Wait. Yeah, I have to. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it already. Crap! When I said that this was about as far as I calculated, and I was like 2 steps away from realizing, oh no, I landed right here. I couldn't get the last mouse to the bottom. Can I salvage this? Actually, no, I can't. Is there an undo button? There is. There actually is. Okay, no, I can't. No. Not from here. You know what? I don't think it's possible to maneuver this last mouse down south to the bottom of the board. I think I need to get this mouse in that left trap while it's already down there. Seems kind of okay. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. I salvaged it.
See what you think of this. As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Yeah, that was fun. Consider this cheesy battle over and done. Cheese. So I guess that was a hidden puzzle then. We're absolutely good to go then. So what's the problem here? Cutter. How many times do I gotta tell ya? I ain't the suspicious guy you're after. And you expect us to believe you just because you say so, eh? You can save us all the time and trouble here. Just admit your guilt and be done with it. You gotta be kidding me. This is a false accusation, come on. Why won't you listen to me? I admit my face might look a little scary, sure, but I'm telling you straight. My pals are always saying there's no one with a purer heart than a good old Cutter. Oh, spare me. We're getting nowhere here. Hey, knights. Yes, sir. Put this miserable wretch into solitary confinement. Yes, sir, Captain. Hoy, what are you doing? I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell ya. You seem to have your hands full here. May I ask what happened? Hey, if it isn't you two. Do you mean to tell me you're the ones that the storyteller has summoned? Yeah, I guess he remembers us from yesterday. That's us, all right. So you can't go chasing us around the way you did before. Rats. By the way, Captain, what has that man been accused of? What has he done? He is guilty of carrying out a heinous crime of assault and theft. How many times do I gotta say it? It weren't me. It's a false accusation. I'm totally innocent. Silence. Who else could have done it? Could you tell me a little more about this? Well, I had a feeling you'd want to know. You seem like poking your nose into other people's business. A series of thefts have been occurring in this town, and at the same time a suspicious figure has been sighted. Now I ask you, does this man not look suspicious to you? Clearly it has to be him. This is profiling. You got it all wrong. I heard there was a thief in the area. That's why I teamed up with them townsfolk to keep a lookout for the blighter. And that ain't all. I even found a way to make sure every dang corner of the town was being watched. We placed ourselves in positions where we didn't obstruct one another's line of sight. Catch my drift? The suspicious figure you guys mentioned? There ain't no way that was me. So you're saying that you watched every part of the town, while at the same time avoiding overlapping each other's search? That's impossible. You committed the crimes and are lying to cover yourself. I wonder if you're perhaps mistaken. It might just be true. For example, if they position themselves like this. I do like puzzles like these. I think I know what this is going to be like. Oh, interesting. There are reports of a thief lurking around in the town center. The townsfolk are in charge of guard duty. There are 2 conditions of their stakeout. They have a perfect view of all the streets. Their viewing range never overlaps. With that in mind, do you think you can place the townsfolk in their correct spots? Ah. Okay, so I can move the characters already on the map. Okay. Do not create overlapping. So the full extent of... Oh, I can't move these two. I see. So the behatted boy... Ah, it's like little T pattern, I think. Interesting. So we could put one here. Now the woman... I should move my screen over. Yeah, that's much better. So that's like... Okay, it's not infinite. It's like a cornerless cross that's 2 spaces long. And Cutter himself would be 3 tiles. 3 tiles, I see. So... Interesting. Well, I think the best thing I can do is play around this one that's already placed and I can't change. So what happens if I put Cutter here? That would cover all of that, but it seems a waste for how good he is, so put you there. I think I could combo that with this, but that overlaps, so that's not a good idea. Yeah, I need to be efficient. Like, I'm tempted to put one here, and that solves that, but that seems a waste, I think. And see, what would I do about this? I need to cover every tile. This is tricky. And this one's required to beat the game, huh? It's trickier than the one the game told me to maybe come back later for. Well, actually, you know what they say. What might be easy for some might be very difficult for others. But I do like this puzzle. This one's fun. So it's just a matter of finding out what the hell do I do? So I can't really do that. Yeah, no matter where I place this... Oh, I could do... No. I feel like I have to put a kid right here. No, Oh, geez. I can't even figure out a good first move, so tell you what, I'm gonna crack out this, and I'll see you in a moment when I have this figured out.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Nice.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Excellent. It turns out the dubious-looking gentleman was telling the truth. I would never have guessed such a solution could exist. So do you believe me now? I was telling the truth. The real culprit must still be on the loose, going around stealing stuff in broad daylight. Men, it looks like we've no choice. Let him go. We better head back to the crime scene and go over it again with a fine-toothed comb. Yes, Captain. Well, I'm glad we were able to sort out the misunderstanding. I don't know who you two are, but you're a bit too sharp to be some regular townsfolk. Not at all. We're nothing so special. Just a couple of regular English gentlemen. English, eh? So what is that, your title? Well, whatever it may be, it's not normal to be summoned directly to the storyteller himself. It would appear you are indeed something special. The storyteller is in the audience room. I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. As for the audience room, it's in the building at the top of those stairs. That building up there, just as we thought. Thank you. Just mind your manners when in the presence of the storyteller, you hear me? If I hear any sign of trouble, you'll regret it. We'll be on our best behavior, so please keep your hand off your sword, you're scaring me. It just goes to show how highly the knights regard the storyteller. Now then, let's move on, Luke. Right, let's go, Professor. Sounds good to me. Anything else to say, Cutter? You did it. You saved my hide big time, fellas. I won't regret this, believe me. I won't forget this, believe me. And I'll tell you too this. My motto is to always return kindness from others. So if you two ever find yourselves in trouble, just give me a shout and I'll be right there. Neat. Well, let's move on. One hidden puzzle, huh? The storyteller should be in here, right? I'm starting to feel a little nervous. Is that the tower he lives in over there in the mist? My goodness. That's a very tall tower. Huh. This area is totally deserted. All I can hear is the wind. Hold on. That little crest above the balcony, that is a sun. And you know what also had a sun crest on it? The alchemist's house? Yeah, if, like, the Inquisition symbol is owls, what's the deal with the sun? Why is there a sun on both the storyteller's audience hall and the alchemist's house? That has to mean something. It looks as if not even the knights are allowed to come up here. He really is treated almost like a god. I wonder what someone like that wants to talk to us about. Well, let's avoid looking at the door. Oh. What's this? What is it, Professor? Have a look at this, Luke. There's a puzzle concealed here. In a situation like this, perhaps solving a puzzle might help us to relieve stress. I think you're right, Professor. Haven't I seen... Yeah, this is... Oh, rotating room 2. Ah, okay. Wow, I don't know why I was expecting every puzzle to be unique, but... No, if they're gonna bring back old puzzles and make them more challenging, yeah, I'm down for it. Ghastly figures now haunt the interior of this mysterious mansion and have been tasked with ridding the halls of its ilk. Yeah, same notes. Okay, then. Should be pretty straightforward. Maybe? Uh-oh. Can't move from that spot, so I need to go back down. Crap. Let's see. I'm charting the same path I did to relight these candles. Maybe I can go someplace new to grab that last one. Oh, hold up. like I got something here. Hold on, I think I might have solved it. Hey now. I definitely did that on purpose.
Already seen the answer. Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
I am so smart. You don't even know. Tremble before my vast intellect. Yeah. Good, they can talk about this giant freaking... Oh, jeez, that's tall. I can make out the outline of a tall building in the fog. This could be the tower the knight spoke of. It could rival a skyscraper. They didn't have buildings like that in the Middle Ages, surely. No, they did not. I'm missing a third hint coin, I think. Oh. It doesn't seem to be a trap. What if, once you're in, you can't get out? We should proceed with caution. Let's do just that. What, do I need to solve a puzzle to get in? Are we even gonna make it to the storyteller in this video? Huh? Professor, the door won't open. Hello? Is anybody there? No reply. It appears there is no keyhole. This is no ordinary lock mechanism. Inviting someone to visit you only to lock them out? That's a bit rude. Just a moment, Luke. If you look closely, you'll see there's a puzzle built in there. I believe this may be a test, Luke. A test to determine whether we qualify for an audience with the storyteller or not. That's a bit off, isn't it? But when it comes to puzzles, we'll be glad to oblige, won't we, Professor? Indeed, my boy. Let's show our mettle. Yeah. What the hell's going on here? Here is a panel of numbers. The numbers range between 1 and 6. Touching the buttons on the touchscreen will increase and decrease the numbers. Arrange the numbers to read 3333. Do you think you can do it in only 4 turns? Oh, I get it. Oh, jeez. Ah, frick. Okay, Oh, man. My brain is thinking. I'm thinking a thunk. I thunked a thought. My gears are turning. You see, it's obvious. I need to press this, followed by that, and then once more, followed by this, and that. Yeah, I just randomly guessed there. Okay, let's see now. I realize I could just hit random buttons until something good happens. Dang it. Oh, I thought I had some going there. Something tells me I need to hit a lot of buttons to actually get that last one over to 3. Crap. Well, actually, no. May have solved this. Hold on. Hey, I was able to come back and solve my original solution.
Puzzle-solving skills.
It was just a matter of getting the conditions right again, as long as the rightmost one read 3. Then I was able to solve it. Neat. Just hitting the buttons at random until you end up at the solution can also be fun. It looks like the gate is opening. Shut the fuck up!
We did it, Professor! That should open the door.
It would seem that we have proven ourselves worthy.
Labyrinthia's creator is waiting for us inside.
The creator of this town. I wonder what he intends to say. Are you all right, Luke? I imagine you must be a little nervous.
Who, me? Well, to be honest, I suppose I am, just a little. But don't worry, Professor. I can do this. Let's go. Let's meet the storyteller.
Very well. Muster your courage. We're going in.
Right you are, Professor.
This better be good. All this build-up? Oh, I'm hyped.
And thus the guests finally made their appearance.
Oh, he's got a sun on his bow tie there.
I bid you welcome to Labyrinthia, the town governed by stories. I've been waiting for you, Hershel Layton.
I believe I should say, it is an honor, Mr. Storyteller.
You're the creator of Labyrinthia. But why did you call a professor here?
I have summoned you so that I may ask you why you are here.
You know what? I didn't even consider this. The storyteller probably knows everything that goes on in this town. I mean, he writes everything. He's just practically writing 24/7, I bet. He doesn't know a thing about the outside world, does he? He doesn't know why they came here. Huh.
I beg your pardon?
What are you talking about?
In writing the story, I provide everything, and in turn, take everything away. I give each person a story, and weave their intertwining webs of fate. However, it would appear that interlopers have found their way into the story. The two of you.
I wonder if he talked with Carmine.
You mean to say that my presence here was not written in your story?
Precisely. And so I must ask you, exactly how did you find your way into this world?
In truth, we found ourselves here somewhat inadvertently. We were brought here by a book called the Historia Labyrinthia. I am led to believe it was you who wrote that book. Surely you cannot deny it.
It would appear I have found it. The source of the corruption within my story.
Corruption?
I quite imagine that by preventing Isabella dying in the fire, by proving her innocence, they kind of derailed his story now, haven't they? They have broken fate. They exist outside of fate. They have changed fate.
In other words, you consider our presence to be a hindrance to your story. Is that correct?
Not only you. There was another man who tried to change the course of my story.
Carmine.
Ah,
You mean Carmina Accidenti?
Carmine. So, there is a connection between him and the two of you after all.
Oops.
Your presence here is, shall I say, a slight inconvenience. The story of Labyrinthia is about to take a turn towards its grand finale.
Oh, is it now?
grand finale?
Indeed, a conclusion that requires a climax of epic proportions. The identity of the great witch Bezella is made public. She is tried in the court and finally destroyed.
Well, that means Isabella cannot be Bezella. Because, going by the timeline, if the story proceeded as he wrote it, or intended to write it, then Isabella would be declared a witch and summarily executed. Layton and Luke and Phoenix and Maya, they wouldn't be here. Those four exist outside of this story. They changed how it's supposed to go. And the only reason Isabella survived to go on to be tried as Bezella in the first place is because she survived that first trial. Ergo, if the finale has Great Witch Bezella being unmasked and destroyed, it can't be Isabella because, you know, Isabella is supposed to already be dead. So Bezella must be someone else, I think.
At last, peace will be restored to the town. The final scenario is close at hand.
So leading to a happily ever after.
The identity of the Great Witch? Do you mean?
Huh.
Oh, this is a great place to reveal the truth. It's true that the townsfolk look at me in a different way. And the reason for that is because... Hey, there it is! I knew it! The storyteller's daughter. I definitely floated that theory, man. I definitely did. Huh. And the best part is, this isn't even mutually exclusive with, like, daughter or granddaughter of Bezella. You're what? Isabella. You're the storyteller's daughter? I didn't see that coming. When I first came down into the town, everyone was friendly. Perhaps they thought that if they got to know me, things would go well for them. That was the impression I had. That sounds like the kind of thing people would probably do. But obviously not me. I wouldn't do anything like that. No one's accusing you of anything, Maya. But unfortunately, things didn't work out the way people hoped they would. Oh. Oh, jeez. So you're telling me people selfishly try to make friends with her to maybe like have some good luck rubbed off on them? Then when things didn't actually change for them, they just grew spiteful and disliked her? God. Okay, you know what? Bezella had a point. This town can burn. It's filled with assholes. Well, people should realize that good things don't come easy. Then one day, someone just happened to bump into me in the town, and I was knocked over. Later that night, that same person was attacked by a witch and killed by her magic. Oh. Oh, that's worse.
I don't know whether it was just a coincidence or not, but after that, everyone's attitude towards me changed. They started saying things like, it's best to keep away from her or you'll have a bad story written about you. All because I'm the storyteller's daughter.
What's the storyteller thinking? What do you mean?
Well, he has his daughter stuck in a place like this. And if he didn't write such a bad story, she wouldn't have to suffer like this.
You have a good point there, Maya. Yeah, I mean, you really could ask this question about quite a few deities in real life, but yeah, if a deity is all-powerful and all-knowing, such as the storyteller, why is there evil? Why does this deity allow evil to exist? Anyway, the investigation has only just begun. Espella, if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Of course, I'd like to help in any way I can.
I've got to gather as much information as I can. I should ask Espella about the storyteller. This might be difficult for you to answer, but why are you not living with the storyteller? I mean, with your father.
I did live with him before. We lived together on the edge of the town, in the storyteller's tower.
The storyteller's tower?
When I was little, he was very kind and always listened to what I had to say. But then at some point or other, he started to become distant. If you think about it, I guess it's only natural. Because he had to write the story for every single person in the town. Espella, as he became busier and busier, I was left alone in the tower. And that's the reason I decided to leave home with Eve and live in the town.
So you had Eve with you while you lived in the tower, huh? Why would the cat that looks suspiciously identical to the cat on the mural with Bezella from 100 years ago live in the tower of the storyteller? I wonder.
I stayed with Aunt Patty and helped out at the bakery. Now you two are at the shop too, but my dad...
What's the deal with the storyteller? I can't believe he'd write a story where his own daughter is the Great Witch Bezella.
Maybe the professor will be able to find out the storyteller's true motives.
So no mention whatsoever of a mother. Maybe it's just as simple as not being relevant at all to this, well, story. And what about Patty? Does she know anything about your past? Have you ever told her that you're the storyteller's daughter?
Yes, she knows. When the other people in town started avoiding me, Aunt Patty was the only one who stood by me that whole time. Yeah, Patty's always looking out for you. There is so much I have to thank her for.
I'm reminded of, Osono, that lovely baker from Studio Ghibli's Kiki's Delivery Service. 11 out of 10 film, by the way. Watch it now, if you have not. Yeah. But yeah, like, in that film, Kiki, the young witch, sets out from home. One thing leads to another, and she gets taken in by a kind baker. I I have to wonder if that literally is a reference to that film here. I mean, it's always a good idea to riff on Studio Ghibli, man.
It's been 5 years since I left my dad and started living with Aunt Patty. She's always been so kind. She's been like a mother to me.
Now that you mention it, what about your real mother, Isabella? Oh, hello.
Actually, I can't remember anything about her. According to my dad, she died in an accident when I was still young. And that's really all I know. He didn't tell me any more than that. I see.
Oh, there's something funky going on with her mama. Isabella, we believe in you. There's no way you can be the Great Witch Bezella.
That's right. That's why we'll find the real Great Witch. The real Great Witch? But the Great Witch is only a character of legend. How could you possibly find her?
Well, if that's true, if you believe that, how could you possibly think you're okay, maybe she doesn't. Well, admittedly, at the moment we have no real leads.
Actually, to be honest, we know next to nothing about Labyrinthia. We were supposed to have been living with you for 5 years now, but that memory turned out to be completely phony.
Do you have any ideas at all, Isabella? Anything that could give us a clue? I guess it's a lot to ask.
All magic-related incidents are thoroughly investigated by the Knights of the Inquisition. And if there were any clues as to the whereabouts of the Great Witch, then I believe they would have found them.
I guess you're right.
As far as I know, there's not a single incident that has remained unsolved by the Inquisitors.
But not true, there's one.
Wait a minute, that's not right.
What is it, Maya?
The part about there being no unsolved incidents left. What? Last night, me and Luke ran into High Inquisitor Darklaw.
Wait, what? You saw High Inquisitor Darklaw?
Yep, she said she was investigating some kind of incident with magic. She said that it took place 3 months ago, I think. Apparently, it's the only incident that has remained unsolved.
An unsolved incident?
Oh, now that you mention it, I remember hearing rumors about such a case.
The only magic incident in Labyrinthia to remain unsolved, huh? Isabella, about that incident, could you tell us about it in more detail? Whoa, I'll have to ask you to stop right there, Defender. Visiting time is up. You're to leave immediately? Ow!
No way, we just got to the good part. Mr. Wright, Maya, I really don't know much about that incident, but perhaps you could try asking an Inquisitor about it.
Okay, Isabella, thanks for the help.
Alright, we'll see you again real soon. Keep your spirits up, Isabella. Thank you. Take care, both of you.
Interesting stuff.
Mr. Wright, Maya, they're both doing so much for me. I wonder if there's anything I could do for both of them in return. The Great Witch Bezella. Until now, I hadn't given it much thought.
Huh? 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 What's going on here? Did the sleeper agent activate? The Great Witch, the legendary Fire Flames Inferno? Why did her mind just swap? But well, she... What is this? My head hurts? Mine too. My head hurts too. Oh jeez. Whoa. Pigtails. Little girl with pigtails.
No!
Was that a young Isabella watching that? But that was 100 years ago.
What was that? That inferno. Were these things my memories?
Whew. Alright, well, yeah, this sure is a perfect place to end things. This is a lot to unravel. Everything that the storyteller said, everything that Isabella said, I can't connect anything. Like there's clearly a connection, but I can't figure out how it connects. Ah! Well, I'll say this much. Usually with Ace Attorney, the mysteries are consigned exclusively to one case. You solve it, good job, gold star, move on, new mystery. Some Ace Attorney games, not all, some, also have like a big overarching mystery that ends up connecting everything. And those are truly great. And this, well, this is one huge, hulking lunker of a mystery. Still well beneath the surface, but I'm reeling it in, bit by bit. I will catch this mystery, and I will stuff it, and I will hang it on my wall above the mantel, and I'll sit in a chair and sip a nice tea while I look at that mystery on my wall. I vow. But yeah, Isabella kind of like reverting to her glazed over emotionless mode that she had in like the England trial. Why did that happen? It almost feels like sleeper codes. You know, like someone said the right keywords and she like her mind just activated, but no, everything that was said has been said around her and by her so many times. I don't know if that's really the case. And speaking of messing with people's minds, yeah, there's still a very strong threat that the storyteller is going to rewrite Layton and Luke's memories, just like he rewrote Phoenix and Maya's, into believing that they're bakers. Like, it's pretty dang obvious the storyteller was not pleased at all by Layton and Luke's presence. They are a problem, and he wants to solve that problem. Not good. No, sir. I don't think there's a trial coming up anytime soon. I guess they'll go and... Yeah, I guess the next step will be to check out the unsolved mystery, so that means going to that nice alchemist's hut. That was very pretty. Excited for that. I want to see what's inside there. Solve some potion puzzles, maybe. Yeah, I can envision a puzzle right now. A good old alchemist puzzle. Can you find the key ingredient to making a philosopher's stone? Here's a summoning circle. Have fun! Not the first time I've brought up Full Metal Alchemist in this Let's Play, actually. Okay, Man, I'm just having the time of my life playing this game. This is great. I am loving this. I have no idea how well regarded this game is. Among the Ace Attorney fandom, or even the Professor Layton fandom too. Hopefully people like this game. Don't tell me anything. Just I want to keep my expectations to myself. I want to make my own judgment, but I have to say, I feel like unless this plot really shits the bed, for lack of a better term, I feel like this game deserves to be near the top of most people's favorites list of Ace Attorneys. It's good so far. I'm loving it. And again, apparently I'm a weirdo for really loving Apollo Justice, the fourth game. I've only poked around a teensy bit, very carefully, mind you, to avoid spoilers, but apparently the general consensus is that not a lot of people actually like Apollo Justice, which is weird because it's my second favorite Ace Attorney. Investigations 2. Investigations 2 is my number one favorite. Definitely run out of things to say now, so I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm thinking about that sun, man. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time, hopefully, but bye.